Ryan the Rhino becomes a big brother. Ryan the Rhino was a happy rhino. He loved stomping through the savanna, mud baths were his favorite, and his best friend, Zara the zebra, always made him laugh. Life was good. But lately, things had been a little different. Mama Rhino was always tired, and Papa Rhino was extra attentive, constantly bringing her the choicest leaves and the juiciest berries. One sweltering afternoon, Mama Rhino called Ryan over. She settled heavily under the shade of a baobab tree and looked at him with gentle eyes. "Ryan," she said, her voice softer than usual, "soon, you're going to have a little brother or sister." Ryan tilted his head. A little brother or sister. He liked things just the way they were. He liked being the center of his parents' attention. He liked having all the mud puddles to himself. The thought of sharing everything, especially his favorite muddy wallow, made his horn itch. "What will that be like?" he asked, his voice a little grumpy. Mama Rhino chuckled. "It will be wonderful, Ryan. They'll need you to help teach them about the savanna, show them where the best grazing spots are, and protect them from danger." Ryan considered this. Protecting someone. That sounded like a very important job. Maybe having a little sibling wouldn't be so bad after all. He imagined showing a tiny rhino how to find the sweetest grass, and teaching them the rhino stomp. Days turned into weeks, and Ryan started to get excited. He helped Papa Rhino gather soft leaves for a cozy nest and even practiced gentle nudges with Zara, pretending she was his baby sibling. Finally, the day arrived. The savanna seemed to hold its breath as Mama Rhino labored. Ryan and Papa Rhino stayed close, offering comfort. At last, a tiny squeak filled the air. It was followed by another, and another. His parents stepped aside, and there it was, a baby rhino. It was small and wrinkly, with tiny, wobbly legs and the cutest little nub of a horn. It was a girl. Ryan cautiously approached. The baby rhino blinked up at him with wide, innocent eyes. He felt a strange warmth spread through his chest. He couldn't help but grin. She's beautiful," he stammered. His parents smiled at him. "She is, Ryan. And she's all yours to help take care of." Ryan carefully sniffed the baby rhino. She smelled of sunshine and fresh earth. He gently nudged her with his nose, and she wobbled closer to him, nuzzling against his leg. He knew, in that moment, that his life had changed forever. He named her Rosie. Over the next few weeks, Ryan embraced his role as a big brother. He stayed close to Rosie, protecting her from the midday sun and chasing away pesky flies. He helped her learn to walk, patiently guiding her wobbly steps. He even shared his favorite mud puddle, although he did make sure she stayed on the shallow end. Zara the zebra was thrilled. She helped Ryan entertain Rosie with silly dances and told her stories of the savanna. Ryan discovered that having a little sister was even better than he had imagined. Sure, he had to share his things, and sometimes Rosie would cry in the middle of the night, but the joy she brought to his life was immeasurable. He loved watching her explore the world with wonder, and he loved the way she looked up to him with such adoration. Ryan the rhino was no longer just a happy rhino. He was a proud, protective, and loving big brother. And he knew, deep in his heart, that the savanna, and his life, were now even more wonderful than ever before.